Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Miss Walker's YouTube channel. I would be remiss and not a good YouTuber if I didn't tell you to like and subscribe to my channel. In this video, we are going to talk about the parts of an equation. So you can title this page, Parts of an Equation. So the best way we can know the different parts of an equation is to actually give you an equation. So let's say we have the equation 3x plus 15 equals 50. This is an equation because it is showing two equivalent expressions. It's showing 3x plus 15 on one side of the equal sign and then 50 on the other side. So we know that whatever this is, 3x plus 15, it has to be equivalent to 50. So in this equation, we have different parts. Okay, I will color code them so you can see a little bit better. You do not have to color code unless you want to. So what we have on this side of the equation, and we could flip-flop these around. We could say 50 equals 3x plus 15. That's totally valid. This is called the solution to the equation. It is called the solution. It is what our equation is set equal to. The 3x, this is called a term in our equation, and particularly this 3 right next to the x, this is called the coefficient. It's a weird word to say and a little bit hard to write, to spell, but this is called the coefficient. I'm also going to refer to this as the BFF in an equation because this number is real close, real tight with this variable x. It's like they're besties. They're like always together. They're like never apart, which goes to tell us that this letter x, this is the variable in the equation. This is the unknown. This is what we are trying to figure out what the value is. This is the x, much like an x in a breakup situation, that we are trying to separate all of its friends from it, and we're trying to get it alone on one side of the equal sign. And to do this, we also have to know what the other part of our equation is. My arrow is going to kind of loop down a little bit. This 15, this is called the constant, or you may hear me refer to this as the buddy of the equation, because it's kind of like our variable's friend, but they're not besties. They're not like joined at the hip like 3 and x are. So this is a constant. This is a number on its own. It is constant because it is a number. Its value will not change. It is not a variable. It's purely just a number. So these are the different parts of the equation. Sometimes we may have more terms in our equation, so we may have other coefficients, we may have other constants that are in our equation, and so forth. But these are all the main parts of the equation, okay? So when we solve an equation, there are 3 steps, okay? So when we solve an equation, to solve an equation, our 3 steps are the following. Number 1, we're going to combine any like terms. So that means if this equation was like 3x plus 15 plus 5, we can combine the 5 and the 15. Okay, we're going to combine any like terms. Step number 2 is we're going to get rid of the constants, or constant, slash buddy. Okay, we're going to get rid of our constant slash buddy. Step 3 is we're going to get rid of the BFF or the coefficient. Okay, and the way we're going to get rid of these things is we are going to use inverse operations. So we're going to use inverse or opposite inverse operations to solve. That is our goal. Okay, our main goal is to get x by itself. So our goal, get x or whatever variable by itself on one side of the, I'm just going to put equal sign instead of write it out. Okay, so parts of the equation,